Greetings YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about an Ozark knife, Ozark trail knife. This is the Walmart brand. This is their Camoflage knife. Now this, when I purchased it, I just kind of liked the blade shape, and I really didn't know what it was based on. Then I saw a Kershaw knife, his name escaping me, which has almost exactly the same blade shape, and I'm like, hey, that's what they based this off of. And I like the blade shape and the handle design far more than the camo pattern. I'm not a big fan of camo patterns on knives. You drop a knife outside and then you can't find it. That's not smart. So it's a tip down carry, liner lock, has a thumb stud and a flipper switch here, flipper lever which acts as a guard. It's really quite effective in that manner. And it has aluminum scales, these with kind of some cutouts here, not all the way through. There's more of a just engraving in here. It's a nice shape, hollow ground, secondary bevel, got a bit of a swedge in here. I really like the overall design on this. It has, the lockup is not perfect because I loosened this a lot, and the only because it was far too tight. It's still too tight to flip. You cannot flip this, but if you get it just right, you can flick it with your thumb, but you have to grab it just right. I think it actually would be better if it were tip up like I prefer. If the belt clip were in another position, I think my fingers would hold it more effectively and it would be easier to flip. And this is also a single position, which is, even for a cheap knife, I think is kind of annoying. When I say this is a cheap knife, this is a cheap knife. This is under $4 for this knife. So if you're looking for a beater type knife that has some design feature, and I really like that shape. It's got a little bit of jimping on here, a little on here. So it's got quite comfortable. It's a very sure grip. And if you were into that whole reverse grip thing, there you go. It fits in there quite nicely. This is a great little knife for $4. It really is. It isn't perfect. I think the scales are a little on the smooth side for my taste, but that's just me. But you can flip it if you don't flick it with your thumb. But if you don't really want to worry about that, you could tighten it back up again and just open it like that, and it would have a better lockup than it has at the moment. But again, I loosened it up quite a bit so I could get it to flick, because it came out of the package a little on the tight side for my taste. So overall, a solid blade, especially for the price. So this has been the Ozark Trail Camoflage knife.